Mark Christopher's Fitness Channel. We are back. All right, guys. Shawn Ray, 2001 Mr Olympia, his last IFBB Pro show. He finished 4th here. Very hard to get these photos, man. Very hard stuff. They're a bit blurry, just a drop. Sorry, I tried my best anyway. But he knew his time was coming to an end, and the big boys were slowly taking over. And for his last IFBB Pro show, for him to finish 4th, I believe he would have been early 30s anyway. That's still pretty good for his last IFBB Pro show. Probably could have kept on finishing top 5 maybe for a couple more years, but he knew that for him to win that Mr Olympia was going to be a mountain, and he probably played that health card. And anyway, guys, we'll get to a couple of posings here. Routine, front double bicep. Quads were pretty good. The conditioning calves were good. Nice tight midsection vacuum. He still did that. Lats were okay. Biceps, triceps, and delts were okay. Wasn't his greatest ever showing, but he's still balanced and very crispy and clean. His conditioning was good. It's always been decent. And it's another front double bicep. See the quad separation there. Nice vacuum pose. He always kept it real tight, Shawn Ray. Bicep peak and triceps and delts were very good. Forearm development was good. Just the conditioning overall was very balanced. And he probably left at the right time, for someone to go out on a high and for him to finish where he did. It was very good. Just another crab pose. This just shows the level of detail here. See the feathers in the quads, and the condition was good. Midsection tight. They had conditioning in the chest. Biceps, triceps, delts were very good. Conditioning in this photo, you clearly see it could have been a drop more conditioning, but it was still well balanced. And he knew that it was going to be a mountain to climb for him to even win the Mr Olympia. Came second a few years. He went out on his own terms, Shawn Ray. And for his last IFBB Pro show, it was pretty good. It was decent, guys. So next pose here, another crab pose. I'll just zoom in here a little bit. See the quad separation and the conditioning, very good. This is backstage. Tight midsection, biceps and triceps delts. Chest developed, very conditioned. And I liked his physique. It was very polished. He would have definitely won 212. If he competed him against Lee Priest, that would have been, wow. What a contest that would have been. Even Lee Labrada, all them type of bodybuilders, that size. It's crazy. That's why they invented that division. But for him to finish 4th against all the big boys, remember they had Kevin Laverne, they had Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, all the big boys. 2001 Mr Olympia, he finished 4th. That's still pretty good, guys. Hats goes off to him. Front lat spread. Sorry, I couldn't get a full shot here, but lats were okay. Tight midsection, chest was okay. Biceps, triceps, delts were okay. Conditioning was all there. He didn't really spill over. His conditioning could have been a drop more better, but still well balanced for Shawn Ray. All right, let's go to another pose here. Side tricep pose. See the midsection, very tight, very conditioned. Chest development's okay. Biceps, triceps, delts were very good. Sorry, I couldn't get an absolute full shot here. But he's got some conditioning there, especially in the glutes and the hamstrings and the quads. Very balanced physique. And yeah, it makes you wonder if he could have taken to that even more extreme. Yeah, I still like this physique. It was very good, guys. Side chest pose. I'll just zoom in here a little bit so we can see. Calves are good. Hamstrings are pretty good. Quads and glutes are pretty good. Could have been a drop more conditioned. Tight midsection. Chest development was good. Biceps, triceps, delts are very good. Definitely could have been a bit more conditioned here, but his physique was not spilled over or anything, but he was just carrying a little bit of water. But for his last IFBB Pro show, definitely a sight to be seen. This is abdominals and thighs. Quad development was okay. Conditioning is there. Could have been a lot more conditioned. Midsection was tight. Biceps, triceps, and the lats were good. I like this physique here. For him to finish 4th here, his last IFBB Pro show, these guys are going to give hats off to him. He went on his own terms. I know I said it before, but it's still pretty good, guys, for his age, and because he's not the biggest of guys either. All right, rear lat spread. See the conditioning in the hamstrings. They're very good. Glutes were okay. Calves are good. Definitely could have bigger glutes and more conditioning, but in his frame it's very hard because he wants to spill over. Nice tight midsection. Lats were good. Conditioning in the back was very good. Could have been a drop more conditioned. It wasn't his greatest ever showing, but it was still polished, guys. So you got to give your hats off to Shawn Ray here. All right, next pose, back double bicep. Just zoom in here a little bit. Conditioning in the hamstrings is good. Glutes, like I said, it could have been a lot more thicker. Calves are always good. Nice tight midsection. Lats, always a drop, bit more of a struggle from the back with Shawn Ray, unfortunately. The delts were decent. Biceps, triceps were good, but he always, just his frame, you know, you could tell he wanted to keep it nice, tight, and conditioned, but he probably could have definitely, he could have, sorry, definitely added more muscle to that frame, but you add more muscle, you get distended abdomen and spill over, and yeah, he kept this. If he was 212, he definitely would have won a few Mr Olympias. This is an interesting shot here, guys. This is Dexter Jackson. He finished 8th here, and crazy. You see the delts and the biceps triceps, massive, man. Tight midsection, crisp and clean. See the hamstring and the glutes, very thick and crisp. Your calves there too. But then you go to Shawn Ray. See the conditioning in the hamstrings and the calves. Nice tight midsection. The back delts and biceps triceps were good, but Dexter Jackson dwarfed him in that. But he was just a bit more conditioned than Dexter Jackson. Just that graininess, that's just what got him over the line. But Dexter Jackson, he finished 8th here. Wow, you know, that's pretty good. That's his 3rd Mr Olympia. He has a momentous type of photo. Pretty sure there's some photos of Dexter Jackson for Shawn Ray here, but wow, you know, Dexter Jackson, man, he's the blade, definitely. But anyway, guys, Shawn Ray, he finished 4th here in this Mr Olympia. It wasn't his greatest showing, but it was his last Ifbb Pro show in the 2001 Mr Olympia. He went out on his own terms. I still think he didn't spill over or anything. His conditioning was okay. Could have been a bit better, but very balanced physique. He had a very crisp physique. You know, if you saw him with his shirt off at a beach, you'd be like, damn, this guy's pretty buff, but he's like, you know, like kept it tight. Like it's not like a massive bodybuilder and spill over. But his physique was good, guys. And you've got to give his hats off. I know a lot of people don't like him, etc. So, but anyway, apart from that, his physique was good. And his last Ifbb Pro show in the 2001 Mr Olympia finished 4th. Still good way to go out, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Mark Crystal, Fitness Channel. I'm out.